What's up, everybody, and welcome back to GK Pro's coverage of the 30th Annual Veterans Park Open, brought to you by Kratom. My name's Gregg Barsby. I'm joined with Luke Humphries.
What is happening, Gregg? Always a pleasure to be with you here in the booth. We got a good front nine going. Emerson Keith is 4 under. The rest of us kind of chilling at 2, but apparently there's like a world champion who's setting a pretty good pace in front of us. There's whispers. People are talking. Mr. Barsby.
People are saying things out there.
Mr. Barsby is playing golf in front of us.
Hey, surprise, surprise. Well, Emerson had a pretty good start. I mean, he had the 4, the 3 putt there on, what it was, hole 6. That kept him from a really, really hot front 9.
Yep.
Nolan also putting well, just maybe not getting the scores he's looking for.
Right.
Everyone's still in the game.
Yeah, totally.
Early in the tournament. So
the last 2 rounds of this tournament, interestingly enough, are 24 holes each. So even after this round is done, we still have 2 2/3 rounds left to go, basically. So
a lot of golf to play. A lot of golf. Hole number 10, uphill, 291 feet, just under 90 meters. In my opinion, I think this is more of a stall hyzer shot. Really kind of a. You can see that dead-looking oak out there in the sky. You want to be just inside that.
Slide it right in front of it.
Yeah, or if you have that really nice stall, you can hang it out wide, but it pretty much has to go 90-degree left.
Yeah. Emerson just clipped the tree left of the dead one, and it kind of dropped him down short. He'll be just outside circle 1 for his birdie putt.
Yeah, he'll have a look. Now, Zane's got all the power in the world. He's probably playing Firebird, but that looked like it came out low. Never mind. Nearly aced it.
He threw a monster shot. Like, from the tee, we knew that one was long. That probably landed circle's edge long and kind of put him in a weird spot.
What a crush.
Yeah, he's got so much power.
Well, the wind looks like it's kind of coming out from right to left,
It is.
It's helping.
Yeah, you've got to start it out right here. I'm going my most stable FX2.
Is that a driver mold or a fairway mold?
It's a fairway mold.
Okay.
It's like a
that looks good.
stable Thunderbird.
That looks really good. Sit down. Oh, tough roll.
Yeah.
That's a weird spot to be back there.
I'll have an obstructed putt. Sometimes they dig, sometimes they don't.
This course is such hard pan.
Yep.
And for anybody out there who's played this course in the rain, this is that Texas mud. Get in the hole. Well, this is that Texas mud that just starts caking onto your stuff.
Yeah, that's what that stuff is for sure.
It's crazy.
The second moisture hits it.
This. Emerson's got the line. Oh, just short.
Yeah, the wind kind of drifted him right and dropped him down.
Zane just playing the layup through the stuff. I mean, that was too good of a drive. That was, I would consider just too good of a shot. Here you are off the knee. All nub.
Oh, my God.
All nub.
Yeah, 1 inch low.
Oh, I can't stand that. It just popped up and showed you the face of the putter.
Yeah.
Perfect line. Nolan. Nice catch there from the basket, a little left side.
Yeah, and he was backed into the trees, so he didn't have much lower body in that.
I have to say I'm surprised with just the 1 birdie here.
Yeah, big time.
Jacquard, I would expect it 2 or maybe 3.
Yeah.
But again, Zane threw a good shot, just a little too good. Yours was a great shot, almost an ace run that got a weird little jump roll. I mean, it happens.
Yeah, it does.
But then you see, like, you were obstructed back onto a knee. Like, that wasn't just some standard putt that you had to do coming back. You had to keep it low underneath the stuff.
Yeah.
Hole 11, 300 feet, 91 meters. This is the signature hole of the course.
That's right, the star hole.
You're out here in Arlington. I mean, this is a classic. I mean, guys have played this. I'm sure Ken Climo's made a ton of sweet putts on this hole.
Right. Yeah.
Barry, Ron Russell, Nolan even back in the day.
Yeah, we looked it up. Nolan was playing this tournament over 20 years ago.
Did you mention he had like a 930 rating?
Yeah, his first time that he was playing the VPO, he finished top 5 with a 939 rating.
Now I just want to interject and remind everybody that the rating scale has drastically gone up through the years because of the way that the disc technology has risen, right? Like, as Emerson takes
just a 1 to miss, kicks him left.
Surprised he's playing a sidearm here, honestly.
The gap looks like it's smaller, But if you've got that right to left movement, it kind of opens it up, and there's not as much of a ceiling on the left side of that punch.
True. Zane taking what I would call the standard gap. Well, it's
Yeah.
getting breezy out there. He threw a mid-range.
Yeah, that was
Left
that
it
Bobcat again, I believe.
Left it a little short. He'll have a look, though.
Mm-hmm.
Now you're kind of feeling the wind a little bit. Okay, you're playing the flick here as well.
Yeah, taily right to left is what we were dealing with.
Miss it.
So I'm going stable,
Just looking for it to get on angle.
and it's
Come
coming
on.
around.
Oh.
That wasn't as bad as it looked,
catch it
honestly.
right.
Yeah. It would have curled around and probably given me a better wind for my putt. Now I'm just left with like a direct headwind.
Get it.
Nice little anti-skip out of that.
So, you know, with the disc getting so fast,
Yeah.
a 930 rating back then is probably a what was his 939? You said
Mm-hmm.
that was a 960.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
like,
And we watched, you know, you and I were looking up the stats before, and we watched Nolan go from 939 to 990 to 1011 in 2 years, and then start competing for this event, not just
playing it.
yeah. And there you go, just another putt.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah,
Don't
just
you-
yeah, one more missed by a couple inches.
Oh, my
Yeah, let's
goodness.
keep it going. I'm off at the end of the day. Like, I'm not throwing the best putts I could throw. It's
Yeah, just not clicking fully
Yeah.
in all the way.
no excuses, bad putts.
I feel like this course is, if you can pin a lot of shots, you'll do really well.
Yeah,
When you have to putt
Right.
over and over and over out here, when it starts getting breezy,
Mm.
all of a sudden numbers become much harder to get.
yeah.
Like
Well
if
said.
you can pin it inside that star, you're feeling really good. When you're outside the star, you're like, okay, I got to putt for it.
Yeah, and I was left with like my 5th 29-footer of the round. So you got to hit him at some point. I'm trying to play this sport professionally.
Eventually, they will go in if
Yeah.
you keep putting them up.
You're right. You're right. Hole 12, 557. This one's a bomb, but today, based on the wind that we have, it's very gettable.
Yeah, a little tailwind, right to left.
Yeah.
This is attackable. Yeah, the kratom flag is kind of pushing there. Now, Mr. Nolan, who, you know, maybe, spoiler alert, might have birdied this in the skins match. I mean, maybe you want to tune in and check it out.
Yeah, we're not going to say whether he did or didn't.
Possibly got the birdie here.
Could have. Doesn't connect on that one to get it flat. I think you've really got to get that thing flat or turned over, and it kind of stays on hyzer for him. So he's left with about 90 feet.
Emerson's about to unload on this thing.
Yeah, this is.
Boom. Wow. Yeah, you see how quick he ripped his hips over. That's looking like it's trailing towards OB.
Yeah.
Needs some love. Get on back.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
It goes OB. It almost hits those guys. It kind of went straight through that tee box area.
Yeah, he really cracked his hips through early. You can tell he wanted to
Yeah.
get a lot of that.
Yeah. If you've
Common.
watched the
Common.
2018 version of this tournament, we had a very similar wind, and Emerson Keith puts it like 15
Speaking
feet.
of power, Zane.
Just pure hyzer the whole way.
Yeah, that never even stood up.
And he was hoping it didn't get that skip that it got. Really
a
pushed him
freak.
left. Yeah, he's a freak. I'm telling you, he's doing it 15 too.
Right. Your guy throws a hyzer 500. Psycho.
That was terrible.
Oh,
I knew
just
it
wanted
right out
to
of my
lift
hand.
over just a little bit.
I wanted a little more run up than that pad was giving me, and it's like a foot raised up pad, so I had some trouble jumping on it and getting my footwork proper, and
Yep.
it just wasn't clicking, you know?
Yeah, when you're trying to get that extra power and you got to jump up a tee pad, there's definitely an art to the footwork.
Yeah, I needed James Conrad to come throw that one for me.
Totally, he would have bounced right up there.
No problem.
Wow. And to all the aspiring players out there that are working their game to get better, footwork is where it all starts. Well, everything starts at the feet.
Right?
There was this guy that told me that one time.
I bet he was good. Who was it?
He had like 12 open world titles.
Must have been
Like only one guy. It could be
Kenny Klein.
trivia question.
Yeah. Dang, I'm stumped. I just
Yeah.
can't think of.
Yeah, that was some of the best stuff he gave me.
It was like a half bid from Nolan, full layup from Zane.
I can't believe that he would lay that up.
I know.
He smiled. He didn't want to.
No,
he
he
did
did.
not want to lay that down.
He's got his dad on the bag, Lee. Just a big proponent of disc golf in the DFW area. Great guy.
Emerson. Not a bad bogey save from where he was. I mean,
No.
he was way back.
Yeah, and then he left himself 18 feet for his comeback or so.
It's a good shot from back there to get it within 20.
Yep.
This was the hole that I caught a really good break on yesterday. I figured I did the same thing as Emerson. I twisted the hip a little too quick. Somehow it got all the way back over.
Nice.
You know, I don't know how to describe it. I was like, threw it crazy. I don't know.
Caught some skips.
I have no idea.
Yeah, right to left wind with a driver, you're going to get skips.
Yeah. Okay, so here we are, hole 13, elevated basket. This is probably the most elevated basket on the course.
Mm-hmm.
It says 373. Yesterday, this was playing pretty much direct headwind.
Yeah.
Very, very difficult. You've got to pick your line and pick your disc very wisely.
It was taking like a 430 shot, I think.
Oh, easily.
And this is Nolan's X-Cal.
Nolan stood that up a little bit. I don't think he liked that. I think that's short.
It is a little short. It did get a
No,
nice
it's not.
little...
Oh, my gosh, there's a basket.
It got a nice kick, though. Nice skip. He put it out right, played the wind right. That was his X-Cal.
It was like pin high, but yeah, it stood up.
And
Zane with all the power on the planet.
this line looks great.
Get in the hole.
Jump up, baby.
Oh! Little too strong. But that's not a bad wind, really. He's going to have a cross left to right coming back. It's ripping when you're throwing this shot.
My disc turned over just a little bit, kept it from getting back to the hyzer.
Needs to get on edge. Fight, baby.
Did
I'm
not.
a fraction off on everything.
I'm a fraction off on everything. Yeah, that's correct.
I got to bring math into this.
I don't know. I'm bad with fractions. I don't even know why I mentioned them.
There's Chainwreck in the background.
Yeah.
Big proponent of the Arlington scene and this course.
Michael Irons, Nick Favre.
Wow.
Good dudes.
Wow.
Yeah, I know, right?
No, he just blitzkrieged that
Yeah.
way past the
He
basket.
threw like a less stable disc on a lot of hyzer and got it to flip up flat. He basically played it right at it. I was surprised, but he pulled it off perfectly.
Just threw it too far. I
Other
mean,
than being long.
that's get in. That's kind of why you like to throw that hyzer, because it almost takes the distance out of it. Because
Yeah.
373 isn't super far
No.
on a straight shot, but when you
Right.
throw a hyzer, it kind of like takes off that backhand. Now Emerson's probably outside the circle.
Yep.
He just filleted that.
Yeah, he did.
It's up from Emerson.
Just a little right. You saw Nolan, Zane, and I go with some of our most stable discs. Emerson went with not as stable of a disc, more at it. I mean, he's feeling himself right now. He knows the angles.
Yeah, that was a really clean drive.
Yeah, that could have gone.
No. And
Just that raised basket.
uncharacteristic from Emerson, I don't like 18 footers on this basket.
No,
I don't like any putt from looking into that headwind, because
Yeah.
you saw it right there with Emerson's putt. If the front of the disc is up, which it has to be on this elevated, you have to get the nose up. With the headwind,
Yeah.
it just gets super sketchy.
abused. Wind abuses it.
And Emerson's a great wind putter.
Yeah.
Like, he's a Texas born and raised.
One
he
of
can
the best.
slam them.
Mm-hmm.
It's just high enough to really make you think about it.
Yeah, and the only reason that it's high is because he aced it in 2018, and they were like, enough of that. Raise it up. He went birdie, 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 eagle, ace in that 2018 round with
Whoa.
Eagle, Nolan, and I on the card.
Whoa.
Ended up taking it down. If you haven't seen that footage, go check it out. Emerson coming
Whoa.
out party here at the VPO in 2018.
That's savage.
Yeah, it was savage.
That's insane.
Yeah,
Shot, what, 6 down in 4 holes, or 7 and 5 or something insane.
it was dumb. I think I lost 5 strokes just like that.
Like, bye.
Nice win.
All right, Nolan after the birdie.
This is a low ceiling entry to this green, playing directly into the headwind today.
He yanked that one over.
Yep, turned it over a little bit.
Now you're playing back into a wind. It's maybe slight crosswind from the left to right, but mostly head, which makes it really difficult, even with, just makes it tough. Like, you don't want to throw your most overstable disc, because if you don't get a good rip on it, then it's just going to die left.
Right.
But if you take something that's straighter,
This looks great. This is an X-Cal out of...
dang.
Oh, and it's just like, at the skip, it connected with a tree and kicked it right, or else...
That was looking good.
Yeah, it was headed
He
right
has
at
the
basket.
power to take that really stable disc.
Yeah.
The rest of us, we kind of like, I'm like, so easy to flip over your not as stable one.
Yeah.
This is a touchy shot. I feel like it's a very birdieable hole, but bet you on average it doesn't score as low as I would think it would.
Right.
Get down in there. Speaking of, get out of here, man.
Yeah,
That's sick.
That was my best shot of the day.
Oh,
right
it's
there.
disgusting.
That was a really stable disc too. The last hole I had my stable disc flip up, so I went even more stable on that one. And Emerson going with that same disc that he threw on the last hole.
Whoa.
Basically playing straight at it.
Nice kick. Oh, wow. Thing has so much action.
Yeah, and for the second hole in a row, he plays the directly at it shot, which is just like, it seems so much harder than to allow the disc to hyzer.
See that arrow just go straight right there?
So sick.
That is sick. He just clipped the tree, but he should be able to get up.
Yeah, I kicked it at the basket.
Zane, playing smart. He understands. He got a lot of golf out here. He's
Yep.
not taking any crazy
No.
chances.
Yeah, I liked what he was doing this day. I think that as a young guy, the mind is that more important. And he's just controlling what happens on the course.
Yeah. Now that was dead center from Emerson
Yeah.
after the struggle of the prior hole.
Sick putt.
He made sure that one went.
Yeah, both bogeys he's taken, he's gotten sick bounce back birdies the next hole.
Funny how that works, where you 3-putt and then your next one's dead center because you've had enough.
Yeah, right.
Great birdie, Luke.
Yep.
That's a really good one. Zane, like you said, just controlling what happens. He's not going to become a victim to a weird roll
Yeah.
or anything like that.
Yeah.
Smart.
Really, really smart, especially for just a first round. You can't win this thing, like we always say.
Yeah. You can definitely lose the first round, but you
Yeah.
can't win.
Yep.
On to hole 15, the shortest hole on the course.
It is.
At just over 200 feet, 63 meters.
Yep. Most people are going to play that forehand, missing the trees to your left right now, and skipping up over to the basket.
Ballers will throw it straight at the basket.
Yeah. Fallers only. So that's why I'm going left.
Right. Well, you can see the gap on the left if you have a solid forehand, where you kind of caught one of the guardian trees.
You just like,
It's a crapshoot.
it is
there.
a crapshoot. Yeah. I felt like that was going to be under the basket.
But you can see that gap on the left is almost double the size. Now you don't really want to drag it through the left side of the left gap, as Emerson throws it basically perfect.
Yeah. Skip through the trees that I hit.
And here's
It's
the
about
baller.
12 feet. Yeah, I know, right?
Here's a baller shot. He's got the rock in hand. He's got to get right. Ooh. A little left on the bone there.
Yeah, it is.
think
That's about
Nolan's-
circle's edge.
No one's thrown that shot a little bit better before, but still very well executed. A little bit to the left of where he wanted it. Zane, that's low, but perfect skip.
Skips off my disc, and it's great.
Beautiful. CTP, he's laughing because he maybe threw it a little lower than he wanted,
I
but
was like, dang, I should have just skipped it off the ground or something.
really not a bad play. I mean, he's up there at 15 feet. Now here's Nolan, maybe just inside 30.
Yep.
Dead center.
Guarded.
That was perfect.
Yeah, sick putt from Nolan. He's hit a bunch of 30-footers this round already. Just makes him look easy.
Have that old arrow still doing it. 35 years later, the thing's still
Yeah.
going.
Hey, son.
He's cursing the sun.
Yeah. I just called myself son. I think it was like, come on, son. I just missed.
You're
I-
out of character,
the-
right? You're like, who is this guy?
I know, missing putts by 1 inch.
I don't like doing that.
Not fun.
I've had enough of it.
Yeah.
And Zane, just basically a tap in there.
Yeah.
12-footer.
Yeah, great birdie from him.
And Nolan taking the walk, or not Nolan, Luke taking the walk of shame.
Messed up the star frame.
Square frame.
Square frame?
Square frame.
Okay.
I'm going to end the rumors right now.
Okay.
Star has 5 points.
Indeed.
You have
Indeed.
to have 5 people on the card to get a star frame.
I didn't even consider that.
Square frame.
Okay. All right, you heard it.
Telling everybody right now.
Okay.
If I hear
I'll
star
stop doing
frame
it.
on
All right.
4,
So a star frame was when they were playing 5-man cards. Is
Five-man
that
cards.
that's when that started? Okay.
yes.
All right. A little bit of history for you viewers out there.
I just hear that term thrown around so much, I just want to end the rumors. Now, Emerson, That was so close to being a beautiful shot. That's such a difficult line.
That's a technical line going under that tree.
Is Nolan doing the same? I mean, yeah, Nolan's played here so much. He's got to watch out for this bush. This is one of the most precarious and unique holes on the course.
Yeah, it totally is.
You've just got this dime-sized green. You'll see some players go over with a backhand or a forehand, try to dump it in. Looks like Zane's probably taking a putter here, trying to do the elevator shot.
He's just trying to hit the tree past the basket and drop down, essentially.
Okay, that looked a little inside. But oh, no, that's a good line. It's dragging, but yeah, a little long maybe.
He just needs it to connect there.
Too far.
It really just didn't hit anything.
That's why it's such a hard shot.
Yeah.
Because you can't bank on hitting the tree. I mean, this is the whole 2-meter rule thing they're talking about, right?
Yeah.
Like, this is one of those holes that 2-meter rule used to come into effect a lot. Now you just play it like whatever, right? If it hits the tree or stays up, it's no big deal. And you're really happy about that.
Actually, I couldn't tell where my disc stopped, and
Where are you, bro?
you're not going to believe where I am.
Where are you? Whoa, what's going on?
Wind. So, I hit a tree, and I kicked almost directly right, about 50 feet, and then it continued to roll another 100 feet right. So
you have a 55-footer downhill.
this day is just piling on.
Man, that's a tough
unfortunate bogey.
That is a real tough one to take.
Yeah.
You know, and this isn't I wouldn't say it's a gimme birdie hole. It's gettable, but it's that quirky kind
Totally.
Emerson with a good drive, just a little high on it. Cash. That was on the
Such a
tape.
sick putt. Yeah, he extended it, really finished high to make sure that he got it.
There we
See his
go.
hand up high.
On the tape. Such a great look.
Yeah.
Great slow-mo from Emerson,
Never
courtesy
going
of GK.
Anywhere but the bucket.
He's starting to creep a smile in there maybe a little bit.
Yeah, right? He's gotten the last
I need frisbee
3
way
holes in
back
a
there.
row now.
Yeah, that's
Nolan with the 3. Is Zane going to his drive still?
Yeah, we weren't sure where it ended up, and he just doesn't have
back in
very
the
much.
bamboo forest over here.
I think in the majority of the months, this course would hold that putter shot. There's just less leaves on the trees now, and it kind of filtered through.
wacky little shot.
He's a local guy that plays this all the time, so I'm
It
sure
happens
that,
every year, VPO.
oh,
It
there
works
you go.
perfect in practice.
Yeah, it's perfect in practice,
Yeah.
right? We've all
Trees.
been there.
Yeah. Hole 17, Greg. This is a good one.
Yeah, one of the most interesting holes on the course when it's windy.
Yep.
You're playing slightly downhill, just under 430 feet, just over 130 meters. You've got kind of the nasty bunker on the right there with the bushes. A couple of guardian trees, and then there's a tree out to the left, depending on how you play this one. I think a lot of the backhanders are going to try to play something low with hyzer, maybe stand it up in today's wind, which is a headwind.
Totally.
Kind of just stand it up, maybe let it drag to the right a little bit, and then play it out to the left, looking to maybe get a skip into the open. There's Emerson, needs it to turn.
Doing exactly what you said.
Now he's looking for a little skip. That was a great skip. It jumped
Yep.
straight.
Counter skips
a
off
shot.
the hill and then rolls into the fire pit.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean,
Inside the circle.
if somebody throws one better than that, I'll be really impressed. That was a
Yep.
great throw. There's Nolan. Yep. That might have a little too much angle. Get up.
Look at how much slide this thing gets.
Just got around the stuff. That's going to be outside the circle,
Yeah, 42 feet.
but makeable.
Yeah.
Definitely in his range.
Yeah, he'll have a chance at that one.
Zane's probably taking a more overstable disc because he's got so much power.
Yep.
Just left it out to
Barely missed the
left
angle. The
side.
thing about a headwind is the second it starts turning, like he's done what he needs to do, and it'll continue to turn. But
Yeah.
he just didn't get that original turn out of it.
The tough part about this whole, oh, look, it's ripping for you.
Dude, I know the wind picks
So
up.
you're playing the flick here.
Yeah.
So you're trying to go right side. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, boy. Sit down.
I've actually thrown a bunch of throwlers at the VPO, so this is just like I have to get in one thrower around.
He gets a good laugh out of it. That's a good attitude.
Yeah,
to
man,
keep.
at this point, I'm just...
Right. All right, another little flick-a-rooney here. That's looking good. Looking really good. Gotta go.
Yeah, I caught some weird play.
Okay.
Inside
okay.
the circle.
Okay. You can deal with that from there.
Mm-hmm. It's a hard one to get, and I think if I get my 3, I'm not losing that many strokes.
Zane, Again, playing it really smart, conservative when he's out of position.
Yeah.
No reason to run it.
Notable to say, too, when he's decided to lay up, he's given himself a 2-footer almost every time. He hasn't messed that layup up.
Get down, and he just kisses the chains on the way by.
He had to throw it through those trees.
Good run from Nolan. Emerson looking to keep it rolling here. That's a great two.
Sick
Picked that
two
one up.
from him.
Picked that one up late in the round. This was only an 18-hole layout today, so that's
Yeah.
a really, I wouldn't call it a bonus birdie, but a really nice feeling birdie
A
coming
really
down.
good one, yeah. Especially after that 3-putt that he had, he's now gone 4 straight birdies. Just
Yeah.
like, I mean, we were tied after that 3-putt.
Bang, bang,
and
bang,
He's
bang.
got me by 4 now.
Nice save. Nice save. Not the drive you wanted, but you cleaned up, right?
Yeah, at this point, I'm thinking about tomorrow.
You're like, please get me off this course right
Just
now.
like, yeah, we'll finish this, get some food, a little sleep.
Sadly, I know all too well how that feeling is.
Not in this round, though.
On this round, no.
Here we are, hole 18, and oh my gosh, the backup that we had on this hole.
Ruthless. I think there was a 3 or 4 card backup on this one.
Yep.
It's a fairly standard hole up until this new pin position they put. Now, as you can see from the fly through here, that little divot on the left side of the screen is the original basket.
Yeah.
They have put this thing about 80, 90 feet up and to the right.
Yep.
Very precarious position. It's still pretty rough, still pretty raw through there.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people struggled here trying to get access to the green.
Totally. Basically trying to end up where the old pin is.
Oh boy. Yeah, okay, that stood up.
Yeah.
And if he can get past that tree, now he's going to basically be perpendicular
Yep.
to the basket. He'll just go
As I'm
90
running
degrees
up.
straight over.
He'll pick 2. There's 2 hallways there. He'll pick from one of those.
Yeah,
and
that shouldn't be too much work for him. Nolan hanging it out to the left. Needs that to drag over a little. Oh, that is not where you want to be. He's going to be a little short.
Yeah.
You know, knowing Nolan and the touch that he has, he'll probably be able to finesse something in there. Zane going big boom.
Dude, this looked really good out of the
I
hand.
saw this shot. I was
That got
standing up
pretty
there.
good.
I was, oh.
Basically the worst kick you could get after a shot like that. I mean, it needed to fight through.
It's still a fantastic position as you jump over your disc on the tee pad.
I'm
So
done.
hilarious.
I'm done at
You're
this
so
point.
over it.
Yeah.
You're back to casual golf.
Yeah.
You know what? If this one doesn't work out, you'll just throw another
Yeah,
drive.
exactly.
Here you go.
Nolan.
What the heck?
Turn the other way.
No, he didn't.
We're going with a cut roller and luckily hit that tree.
You gotta cut it when it's a cut roller.
Yeah, you
that was
can
just
see-
a roller.
He doesn't forehand very
He's lucky
often.
that thing didn't get out of bounds.
Because if it did, it would be a whole nother stroke too. He'd be in
buried.
an even worse spot, right?
Nice shot from Emerson, taking the flick up there. He's gonna have a little bit to work with because it's pretty raw on the backside of this basket. But look out.
So, I've seen people throw the hyzer into that path, and the path counter skip them into spots they can't putt from. So,
Yeah.
I threw a flat disc lower than I wanted to. It looked weird, but I think it was the play.
Yeah, you throw something on hyzer skip angle, it'll jump to the left,
Right.
which is opposite of what that angle would use.
Yeah,
Mess
right.
with Emerson's disc.
That's a smart play, right? You just try to bury it up there as far as you can and get a look.
Mm-hmm.
Up there. Now this is to finish your round. I know it's been a tough one, but pleasure watching you play. And no shame in that round. You know, maybe just a little off here or there.
Yep.
Just a touch from being 5 strokes better, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
So
That's the game we play.
yeah, you know, a little off here and there, and a nice finish from Emerson with the par there.
Yeah.
Again, another 3.5.
Nobody
6 under.
birdied this one.
6 under is very respectable score. No 2s on this.
There were no 2s on this hole. Tons of 4s, bunches of 5s too. I mean, this hole's playing well over par.
And you can see Nolan's really starting to favor that knee a little bit.
Yeah,
Getting a little bit more.
yeah.
Nolan
Fist pound
with
from
look at you guys separated with 6-4-3-2
yeah.
after being 4-2-2-2 to
Yeah,
start.
and there you see it, Mr. Gregg Barsby, absolute fuego from yourself. Hot start on the front, and then you kept it going.
Yeah, my only 4 was 18. I played with Austin yesterday, and he's like, "Oh, we got 2 on the hot score." And
There
I
you
was like,
go.
"Yeah, should have been 3," you know, and it was him.
Yeah, yeah.
Good little bit of banner with Austin.
Mason Ford and local Zach Acevedo also coming in hot. Going to be playing on the the lead card tomorrow.
Chris Becker, Miles Seaborn, C. Becker, he's from Oregon, ton of power.
Yep.
Cool to see him playing. And
Yep.
Miles is always in the hunt wherever he goes. So join us for round number 2 tomorrow. Thank you for tuning in. For Luke Humphries, I'm Gregg Barsby. Have a great day.